definitely intentional. I think early on, I was like telling myself, I'm like, when this game's done, I want there to be like a unique sort of identifiable object in every single screen of the game. And I don't know if I really achieved that, or at least they're all unique. I mean, but
Yeah, just in the layout, but
or they have some like structure, but something where you're like that yeah, that's the room with like the lynx statue in it, or
the hedgehog room, or blah blah blah, or the two dogs, or
yeah. So I didn't really want to like reuse the animals that much. It also drove me to just like keep pushing to make new animals and like increasing the kind of variety of the game.
Do you know how many animals you have in the game?
I think I counted at one point. It might be like 60 or something, 60, 70. I don't know.
It truly is the animal well.
Yeah, it needed to like earn that name after.
Okay,
you can't call it animal well when there's like 5 animals.
No, it's just a well that has 5 animals in it at that point.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right,
the 5 animal well.
The 5 animal well. That's like it sounds like a grunge band.
That actually sounds cooler.
Yeah, it's a
I want to play
project.
that more. It's like, oh, what are the 5? They must be important.
So my next sort of question about the structure of the game and the layout and that process of the rooms and refining that is, interestingly, like there's obviously a lot of backtracking in the game and through the nature of like puzzles and everything, but this notion of there being layers to the game and layers to screens itself that reveal themselves, as we mentioned, even like after you've quote unquote finished the game or you've reached the credits, right? What about yourself in the development process? Like what kind of backtracking were you doing? You just mentioned that like you make the dog and then you're like, oh fuck, like everything kind of needs to be this quality now. Or even later on, you're putting late game or late stage development items and functionality or creating these areas where the quality bar is just getting higher and higher. What were the kinds of things that you did need to sweep back through earlier parts of the game and be like, oh shit, did you find yourself rejigging entire areas or doing full art passes again? Or, like taking an item almost back to basics or something like that, or reinventing it?
Yeah, I think the items didn't go through. They were more like developed additively. Like I kind of came up with their mechanics, and then, but the map itself went through a lot of iterations, and there are multiple areas that were just like completely redone later in development. Like the dog area for a while had like way more like dark caves that early on, like the lantern was an item I added, and the game was much more